Hello, good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Amazing, amazing heat. Whoo! If you like heat, you're loving this, which inspired me to learn a new song. How about this? It's called 110 in the Shade by John Fogerty. Man, can't remember the tune. How's the tune go again? Hey, Google, play 110 in the Shade.
110 in the Shade by John Fogerty. Sure. Playing on YouTube Music.
Hey, Google, stop playing. Way out there in the cotton, sun beating down so hard. I swear rolling on the shovel, digging it in the devil's boneyard. I sure like a cool drink of water, a soft rag to soothe my face. I sure like a woman to talk to in this place. It's 110 in the shade. Going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? A handle so hot, I can't stand it. Night roll up and blow away. Noonday sun make you crazy. At least that's what the old men say. Bottom land hot as a gravestone. I couldn't cut it with an axe. Gonna lay down right here, and that's a fact. It's 110 in the shade. I'm going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? Sometimes late in the evening, everything is quiet and still. I sit there and think about leaving. Lord, I guess I never will. A heartache down in that city. Bright light scares me away. Sure like a woman to talk to in this place. There's 110 in the shade. Going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? It's 110 in the shade. Going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? Going way down. Mama, won't you carry me? Oh, okay. That's the first time I sang that song, but it will not be the last. I'm going to sing it probably 1,000 times before I die. And every time, it's just going to get just a little tiny bit better. I can't wait to see how that song comes out. Well, I can wait. It'll be fun. How about a song about a young man who's impulsive and loves the sensations of speed and acceleration? My. Streaking lightning coming down the highway. Turn around and watch it go. Switch on the lights, turn on the hot beams. Better find a preacher on the radio. I like to drive at 105. It's just how fast I got to go. I got the gears and I got the motor. Ain't no reason to drive slower. I like the speed. I like the motion. I like the rocker machine. I like to drive at 105. Better hurry up if you won't catch me. Neon sign goes flashing by like something in your eye. Elvis singing on the radio almost makes you cry. Flashing lights in the rearview mirror, you don't pay them no mind. Pull out the pass, hit the gas, leave them all far behind. I like to drive at 105. It's just how fast I got to go. I got the gears and I got the motor. Ain't no reason to drive slower. I like the speed. I like the motion. I like the rocker machine. I like to drive at 105. Better hurry up if you want to catch me. I like the speed. I like the motion. I like the rocking machine. I like to drive at 105. Better hurry up if you want to catch me. Better hurry up if you want to catch me. All right, how's about another song by Fred Eaglesmith? Oh, excuse me. Another song from Fred Eaglesmith called Lucille. And this is a story about Fred Eaglesmith dating a much older woman when he was in the middle of his misspent youth. And then a reconnection that he causes later that is so sweet. So sweet. Well, Lucille was a woman and I was a boy. And it was obvious that she wanted more than a man her age could give her. And that was me. I was wild as a summer squall, blowing through town, no direction at all. I was wilder than even she could believe. I had a Cobra Jet for 28 in a 65 Ford, and it ran great. Take it on out where the gravel turns to road. Take it on up to 110, tires screaming it out of the bends, and Lucille hanging on just as tight as she could. And it was crazy, and it sure was good, and it was crazy, but it sure was good. Well, Lucy was 50 and I was 19, and you know it never bothered me, not even when they called out in the bar. I'd get tough and I'd bust some heads. Lucille would laugh when the cops got there. We'd sneak out the back and take off in my car. I had a Cobra Jet for 28 in a 65 Ford, and it ran great. Take it on out where the gravel returns to road. Take it on up to 110, tires screaming it out of the bends, and Lucille hanging on just as tight as she could. And it was crazy, but it sure was good. And it was crazy, but it sure was good. Well, last week I turned 45. Well, I woke up well out in the drive. My wife had fixed that old car for me. She had it in the garage for a week or two, and when I got it back, it was good as new. I started it up and I took off down the highway. I drove on up to Randolph Heights. There's a old folks home there, asked past the lights, and Lucille sitting out there in the shade. I wheeled her around to the passenger door and picked her up and put her in that car. And we took off like a dust-born hurricane. And that Cobra Jet 428 and that 65 Ford, well, it ran great. Took it on out where the gravel turns to road. Took it on up to 110, tires screaming it out of the bends, and Lucille hanging on just as tight as she could. And it was crazy, but it sure was good. And that Cobra Jet 428 and that 65 Ford, well, it ran great. Took it on out where the gravel turns to road. I took it on up to 110, tires screaming it out of the bend, and Lucille hanging on just as tight as she could. And it was crazy, but it sure was good. And it was crazy, but it sure was good. Think of your fellow man, give him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart. If you see it's getting late, oh, please don't hesitate, put a little love in your heart, and the world won't be a better place, and the world won't be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see, wait and see. And when you're looking down, take a good look around. Put a little love in your heart. We want the world to know we won't let hatred grow. Put a little love in your heart. And the world won't be a better place. And the world won't be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. Always up to you. Put a little love in your heart. Come on now. Put a little love in your heart. I said now. Put a little love. Put a little love. Put a little love in your heart. That song is called Put a Little Love in Your Heart. You probably figured it out. All right, how about let's do a Maggie May, Rod Stewart song. Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you. It's late September and I really should be back at school. I know I keep you amused, but I feel I'm being used. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home just to save you from being alone. You stole my heart, and that's what really hurt. The morning sun, when it's in your face, really shows your age. But that don't worry me none. In your eyes, you're everything. I laughed at all of your jokes. My love, you didn't need to coax. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home just to save you from being alone. You stole my soul, and that's a pain I can do without. All I needed was a friend to lend a guiding hand, but you turned into a lover, and mother, what a lover, you wore me out. All you did was wreck my bed, and in the morning kick me in the head. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home, 'cause you didn't want to be alone. You stole my heart. I couldn't leave you if I tried. I suppose I could collect my books and get on back to school, or steal my daddy's cue and make a living out of playing pool, or find myself a rock and roll band that needs a helping hand. Oh, Maggie, I wish I'd never seen your face. You made a first-class fool out of me, but I'm as blind as a fool can be. You stole my soul, but I love you anyway. Maggie, I wish I'd never seen your face. How about, let's do Louisiette. Louisiette, you're so fine, sweetest one on the whole French line. Louisiette, won't you be true? Louisiette, oh Louisiette, girl, I love you. Eyes that shine like the midnight sun, and just one look and my heart's undone. Dancing feet at the fade-do-do. The way she moves just makes me want more. Louisiette, you're so fine, sweetest one on the whole French line. Louisiette, won't you be true? Louisiette, oh Louisiette, girl, I love you. Louisiette, oh Louisiette, girl, I love you. Eyes that shine like the midnight sun, and just one look and my heart's undone. And dancing feet at the fade-do-do. The way she moves just makes me want more. Louisiette, You're so fine, sweetest one on the whole French line. Louisiette, won't you be true? Louisiette, oh Louisiette, girl, I love you. Louisiette, oh Louisiette, girl, I love you. Louisiette, my sweet Louisiette, girl, I love you. How about love can build a bridge? I saw this when my daughter sang this. I learned this when my daughter sang it with her like 4th grade class. It's by the Judds. Very beautiful song. I'd gladly walk across the desert with no shoes upon my feet to share with you the last bite of bread I had to eat. I would swim out to save you in your sea of broken dreams. When all your hopes are sinking, let me show you what love means to me. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? I would whisper love so loudly every heart could understand. Love and only love can join the tribes of man. I would give my heart's desire a sat so that you might see. The first step is to realize that it all begins with you and me. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? When we stand together, it's our finest hour. We can do anything, anything. We're believing in the power. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? 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 Do, 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 do. Ooh, Love and Trust by Mavis Staples. Sister Mavis Staples, the best singer in the world. Sometimes the simplest things can be the hardest to do. Can't find what you're looking for even when it's looking for you. The judge and the criminal, the sinner and the priest, got something in common, bring them all to their knees. And do what you can and do what you must. See me out here trying to find some love and trust. I walk the line, Lord, I walk it for us. See me out here trying to find some love and trust. Now, lust ain't nothing but stealing from a thief. A storm after storm leave you shaking like a leaf. They say broken hearts make the world go round. Trading headaches for heartaches gonna get you down. Haven't we suffered enough? See me out here trying to find some love and trust. I walk the line, Lord, I walk it for us. See me out here trying to find some love and trust. See me out here trying to find some love and trust. It's like a horse in a race who don't want to run, like an executioner who won't fire his gun, like a boxer, yo, who won't take a swing, and just like a prince who don't want to be king. Haven't we suffered enough? See me out here trying to find some love and trust. Do what you can, do what you must. See me out here trying to find some love and trust. See me out here trying to find some love and trust. See me out here trying to find some love and trust. Oh, let's do this by Travis Tritt. The song is the question in the lyric is, what would we do without the love of a woman? Where would we be without the love of a woman? That's what it is. Where would we be without the love of a woman? And I'll tell you where. Nowhere. A woman let you develop in her body, have you, take care of you for decades. Mothers are amazing. This is not about love with your mom, but my baby knows me better than I do. Funny how a woman has that over man. I can do anything with her here beside me. Leaning on her is where I make my stand. Where would we be without the love of a woman? Standing beside her man even when he's wrong. The true, pure, undying love of a woman makes a man a fool to think he can make it alone. Makes a man a fool to think he can make it alone. My daddy was a wild one when he was younger. Everybody told my mama he'd be hard to tame. I'm full of himself, he said, sir, to nobody. But you ought to see him come running when mama calls his name. Where would we be without the love of a woman? Standing beside her man even when he's wrong. The true, pure, undying love of a woman makes a man a fool to think he can make it alone. Man goes crazy trying to catch his feelings, and too much pride on maybe the words come out wrong, but that's okay, cause he's still a hero. Steady as a rock, her love keeps rolling along. Where would we be without the love of a woman? Standing beside her man even when he's wrong. The true, pure, undying love of a woman makes a man a fool to think he can make it alone. Makes a man a fool to think he can make it alone. Ooh, let's do Little Bit by Mavis Staples. I love how this song ends because it ends with a, here's what you can do. A little bit from you, a little bit from me. Simple as it gets. We can set the world free. Mavis, beautiful. This life surrounds you. Guns are loaded. This kind of tension, hard not to notice. Do what you're told. Got to keep your eyes wide on this long, narrow road. Little bit too high, little bit too low. Get a little bit out of line. My baby won't make it home. Poor kid, they caught him without his license. That ain't why they shot him. They said he was fighting. So that's what we're told. But we all know that ain't how the story goes. Little bit too bold, little bit out of line. Now my baby won't make it home. Whole life surrounds you, hard not to notice. Pay attention to the path before us. Little bit too high, little bit too low, little bit out of line. My baby won't make it home. You feel surrounded, maybe you're confused, maybe you're confounded. What is there to do? Little bit from you, little bit from me, simple as it gets. We set each other free. Little bit from you, little bit from me, simple as it gets. We set each other free. Mavis. Just getting the tea topped up here. Okay. Now what? Oh, tea's still hot. Let's do locomotion. A locomotion? Why not? Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. I know you get to like it if you give it a chance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. My little baby sister can do it with ease. It's easier than learning your ABCs. So come on and do the locomotion with me. You gotta swing your hips now. Come on, baby, jump up, jump back. Well, now I think you've got the knack. Oh, now that you can do it, well, let's make a change now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. A chugga motion like a railroad train now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. Do it nice and easy now and don't lose control. A little bit of rhythm and a lot of soul. So come on and do the locomotion with me. So come on and do the locomotion with me. So come on and do the locomotion with me. Well, that's kind of fun. Okay, how about let your heart not be troubled? When you think you've seen it all, through tears in your eyes, your head hanging low, the moon on the rise. Well, I think of you, yeah, I pray for you. May your days pass like Sundays, may your nights lay you down. Let your heart not be troubled. Cast your doubts to the wind. Lay your chains in the rubble. Let your heart not be troubled. Let your heart not be troubled. Let your heart not be troubled anymore. Well, your bed sheets grow cold every now and again. Each place in the road, a place where we've been. Tell me, where are we now? Oh, where are we now? Lay your dreams on my pillow, and we'll get there somehow. Let your heart not be troubled. Cast your doubts to the wind. Lay your chains in the rubble. Let your heart not be troubled. Let your heart not be troubled. Let your heart not be troubled anymore. Okay. Life Without You. Oh, yeah. Omar and the Howlers. Yeah, this is a good song. It is a good song right here. My jealous heart drove you away. Now I must suffer for my mistake. I call your name. I call your name, but you're not there. Life without you Life without you, so hard to bear. I wake at night, screaming and crying. Since you've been gone, just feel like dying. I call your name, I call your name, but you're not there. Life without you, so hard to bear. My jealous heart drove you away. Now I must suffer for my mistake. I call your name, but you're not there. Life without you, so hard to bear. Life without you, so hard to bear. I know why I'm thinking of this, but I'm thinking Soul Man. No, both. Soul Man and What is the Soul of a Man? Duel on the Soul. I know. What other a cappella show do you have two soul songs? Incredible. I'm going to have to give myself a 5-star review on Sister Google. Coming to you from a dusty road. Good loving, I got a truckload. And when you get it, you got something. So don't worry, 'cause I'm coming. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. That ain't all. Look what I got the hard way, and I'm making it better each and every day. So, honey, don't you fret, 'cause you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I was brought up on a side street. Listen now, I learned how to love before I could eat. I was educated at Woodstock. When I start loving, oh, I just can't stop. I'm a soul man. I want to tell you, I'm a soul man. Yes, I am. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. Just got what I got the hard way, and I'm making it better each and every day. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. Well, grab the rope and I'll pull you in and give you hope and be your only boyfriend. Yeah, yeah. I'm a soul man. Talking about a soul man. How about this one, Soul of a Man by Eric Burden, who used to be an animal. Well, I want somebody to tell me, or answer if you can. I want somebody to tell me just what is the soul of a man. I'm going to ask the question. Answer if you can. Can anybody out there tell me just what is the soul of a man? I traveled to different countries. I've traveled to foreign lands. I found nobody to tell me just what is the soul of a man. Well, I want somebody to tell me. Answer if you can. I want somebody to tell me just what is the soul of a man. I saw a crowd standing talking. I came up right on time. I heard the doctor and the lawyer say a man ain't nothing but his mind. I want somebody to tell me. Answer if you can. I want somebody to tell me just what is the soul of a man. What is the soul of a man? I read the Bible often. I try to read it right. As far as I can understand, it's nothing but a burning light. Well, I want somebody to tell me. Answer if you can. I want somebody to tell me just what is the soul of a man. I want somebody to tell me. answer, or if you can, I want somebody to tell me just what is the soul of a man. I'm going to ask the question. Answer, or if you can anybody out there tell me just what is the soul of a man? What is the soul of a man? How about that song Resonate that was on Alberta Treasury Branch commercials? I'm going to say 6 years ago. Probably means it's 10. But anyways, pretty song. Still don't understand the damn lyrics, but a very nice song. If you're listening to this and you know what the lyrics mean, shoot me a note. Send me a text. Twitter me. Let me know what the lyrics mean. Do you hear the sound in the trembling ground, in the air, the wait so long for the soul keepsake of an old heartache is a whisper, an echo, a song. I find my way back home by the birds and bones, by the westbound sun, to a place I'm known. The streets will remember even if I don't. I find my way back home. Now a thorn finds place in a torn shoelace, as green entwines the night, and the hymnal freights resonate. Lead me on by sweet starlight. I find my way back home by the woods and moans, by a promise made and a promise owed, as gravity pulls from a moonlit road. I find my way back home. I find my way back home. I'll find my way home. Let's do this. Race is on. Why not? I feel tears welling up, coming deep inside, like my heart's gonna break. And a stab of loneliness, sharp and painful, that I may never shake. You might say I was taking it hard since you wrote me off with a call. But don't you wager that I hide in sorrow, where I might lay right down and bawl. Now the race is on, and here comes pride up the backstretch. Heartaches going to the inside. My tears are holding back there, trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running. True love scratch for another's sake. The race is on, and it looks like heartaches, and the winner loses all. One day I ventured and left, never once suspecting what the final result would be, and how I lived in fear of waking up each morning, finding that you're gone from me. This aching pain in my heart for today was the one I hated to face. Somebody new came along to win her, and I came out in second place. Now the race is on, and here comes pride up the backstretch. Heartaches going to the inside. My tears are holding back there and trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running. True love scratch for another's sake. The race is on, and it looks like heartaches, and the winner loses all. The winner loses all. Do, 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 do. Promised Land. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's do a little Proud Mary. But Proud Mary more like Tina than CCR. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Listen to the story now. left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleeping, worrying about the way things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning, primary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Cleaned a lot of plates in Memphis, pumped a lot of pain down in New Orleans, but I never saw the good side of a city till I hitched a ride on a riverboat queen. Big wheels keep on turning, primary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. If you come down to the river, Lord, you gonna find some people who live. You don't have to worry if you had no money. People on the river are happy to give. Big wheels keep on turning, primary keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river, rolling on the river. Well, I think I was just a tad off there, but good try. Good try on my favorite human. Ooh, reach out and touch a hand. Make a friend if you can. Reach out and touch a hand. Or this. A 73 man sailed up from the San Francisco Bay, rolled off of the ship, and here's what they had to say. We're calling everyone to ride along to another shore. We can laugh our lives away and be free once more. But no one heard them calling, and no one came at all, 'cause they were too busy watching those old raindrops fall as the storm was blowing out on that peaceful sea. 73 men sailing off to history. Ride, Captain, ride along your mistress ship. Be amazed at the friends you'll have here on your trip. Ride, Captain, ride upon your mistress ship, on your way to a world that others might have missed. A 73 men sailed up from the San Francisco Bay, and got off of the ship, and here's what they had to say. We're calling everybody to ride along to another shore, where we can laugh our lives away and be free once more. Ride, Captain, ride upon your mistress ship, along the way to a world that others might have missed. Ride, Captain, ride upon your mistress ship. Be amazed at the friends you have here on your trip. Be amazed at the friends you have here on your trip. Reach out and touch your hand. Okay, I have not sang this song yet. I've heard Bob Seger sing it several times. It's got a really kind of funky tune to it. It's called Ride Out. Okay, I think it's kind of like this. From the sword to the crusader to the missionary spin, from the atom of creation to the secrets deep within. Illusions and delusions lead us where we shouldn't go. Time to disconnect from clutter, time to hit the road. Ride out to a bold new horizon, right on to a bold new horizon, right on to a bold new horizon, where the sun may be shining on a place you never seen, right on. Lift your soul and your spirit, take a chance and get near it. Everybody needs a dream. No, that's part of that. Everybody needs a dream. All right. I don't know where that ends, but I'll figure that out. Is the media for real, or do we fake, or do we feel? Do we base all appeal on a model or a myth? It's a market correction. It's addiction resurrection. It's the last thing you mention, but for your knock it stiff. Right out where the hills meet the valleys, far out from the campaigns and rallies. On the things we do for all, right out, mix the real and imagine with the lost and abandoned and bring it to a ball. It takes your breath away. The way we pay and pay and pay. You can take it to the masses. You can run it up a pole. You can conquer all resistance and believe you're in control. But the world will be watching. There's a crack in every lie. When it opens up a chasm, you can kiss it all goodbye. Right out to the high copper canyons. Right out to the high copper canyons. Past the shags and the mansions where the rivers never end. Right out past the peaks and the mazes. To the wide open spaces you may never see again, right out to the brand new horizon where the sun may be shining on a place you never seen, right out, lift your soul and your spirit, take a chance and get near it. Everybody needs a dream, right out. All right, that's the first time I tried that. It's not bad. 500 more times, it'll be amazing. How about, let's do this. Right man for the job. This is Charlie Robinson. He's a guy from Texas. This is a fun song. John Henry moved a mountain out of nothing with a hammer and some sweat. He beat that machinery down. He said, you ain't seen nothing yet. 'Cause he had himself a woman. Well, she must have been a lot like you. When you're a man with a plan, got a hammer in your hand, ain't nothing you can do. When you're the right man, when you're the right man, when you're the right man, when you're the right man for the job. Well, there used to be this dude named Samson. Oh, he had himself some hair, and every skinny cowboy at the Pharaoh bar said the gene pool just ain't fair. But he had to go to the barber, 'cause he was gonna wear a tux that night. And even though he didn't look that handsome, y'all, he made Delilah giggle with delight. He was the right man. He was the right man. He was the right man. He was the right man for the job. Well, I ain't got no big muscles, and I ain't got lots of hair, and I ain't no sheik from Araby, just a fella with some love to spare. So if you come on here to Texas, from wherever you're at tonight, I'm gonna kiss you like you never been kissed before for the rest of your doggone life. 'Cause I'm the right man. Yes, I'm the right man. Oh, I'm the right man. I'm the right man for the job. I think it's time to get a rhythm. I think that's it. Oh, and then we got to do a couple car songs. Car songs about horsepower, speed, acceleration. Hey, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Come on, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Get rock and roll feeling in your bones, put taps on your toes and get going. Get a rhythm when you get the blues. Little shoe showing boat never gets slowed down, but he got the dirtiest job in town, bending low at the people's feet on a windy corner of a dirty street. Well, I asked him when he shot my shoes how to keep from getting the blues. He grinned as he raised his little head, popped the shoe shot rag, and then he said, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Come on, get a rhythm when you get the blues. A jump, a rhythm makes you feel so fine. It'll shake all the troubles from your word mind. Get a rhythm when you get the blues. Get a rhythm when you get the blues. Come on, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Get rock and roll feeling in your bones, but tap on your toes and get going. Get a rhythm when you get the blues. Well, I sat down and listened to Shoe Shine Boy, and I thought I was going to jump with joy. Slapped on the shoe poles left and right to grab the shoe shine rag, and he held it tight. He stopped once to wipe the sweat away. I said, you're my little boy to be working that way. He said, I like it with a big white grin, kept it popping, and he said again, get a rhythm when you get the blues. Come on, get a rhythm when you get the blues. It only costs a dime, just a nickel a shoe, does $1 million worth of good for you. Get a rhythm when you get the blues. Get a rhythm when you get the blues. Do, 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 do. Oh, let's do this. It's Dave Clark 5 called Glad All Over. You say that you love me all of the time. You say that you need me. You'll always be mine. I'm feeling glad all over. Yes, I'm glad all over, baby. I'm glad all over. So glad you're mine. I'll make you happy. You'll never be blue. You'll have no sorrow, 'cause I'll always be true. And I'm feeling glad all over. Yes, I'm glad all over, baby. I'm glad all over. So glad you're mine. Other girls may try to take me away, but you know it's by your side I will stay. I'll stay. Our love will last now till the end of time, because this love now is gonna be yours and mine. I'm feeling glad all over. Yes, I'm glad all over, baby. I'm glad all over because you're mine. Other girls may try to take me away, but you know it's by your side I will stay. I'll stay all of your lives now till the end of time, because this love now is only yours and mine. And I'm feeling glad all over, baby. I'm glad all over, baby. I'm glad all over. So glad you're mine. So glad you're mine. Do Hard Times in the Land of Plenty. How does that song go? Who is it? Travis Tritt? I think it is. No, it's I think it kind of goes like this. Some people have, some people have not. Some got little and some got a lot. Poor people crying 'cause they ain't got a dime. Oh, they're ever standing in a welfare line. Hard times in the land of plenty. Some got it all and the rest ain't got any. The tag man says you gotta pay more money. And when you're already broke, you know that just ain't funny. You gotta rob Peter and pay back Paul. Used to stand up straight, and now you got to crawl. Hard times in the land of plenty. Some got it all and the rest ain't got any. Nobody knows what your money's gone. Your future looks dark when your credit's blown. You got to hustle to stay alive. You gotta be on top if you want to survive. Hard times in the land of plenty. Some got it all and the rest ain't got any. Some got it all and the rest ain't got any. All right, that was fun. I see I have a voice message for somebody I've been waiting to talk to. So have yourself a pleasant evening. Oh, a comment. To credit What Is the Soul Man to Eric Burdon is a ridiculous lack of appreciation for the history or significance of that song by Blind Willie Johnson, 1933. A recorded version of which was launched into space on the mission Voyager in 1977. Pardon me, but I don't get the value of this show other than the self-adulation. Oh, hang on, not done. Self-adulation of man lacking musicianship, no sense of timing or melody, singing every song with the same affected intonation. Certainly singing can be a pathway to self. Oh. It's cut off. Doesn't say. A pathway to self-healing, I think, is where David Roberts is getting to. Well, thank you for your comments, David. I appreciate that. And I suggest you, David, if this is not suitable to you, why do you come here to watch it, man? There's so many things, other options. But anyways, thank you for your comments. And I certainly appreciate that Soul to the Man was by Blind Willie Johnson. I heard it as Eric Burdon. Thanks. Have a good evening.